Le subjonctif, the subjunctive mood. When is the subjunctive mood used? The subjunctive mood is used to express actions or ideas that are subjective or might not happen, such as, for example, a desire, a possibility, a feeling, judgment, or need. You usually need to use the subjunctive independent clauses after que, meaning that, or qui, meaning who, when the subject is different from the main clause. For example, je veux qu'il fasse ses devoirs. I want him to do his homework. Il est temps que tu réagisses. It's time that you reacted. The first sentence expresses a desire, while the second sentence expresses judgment. You need to use the subjunctive in the dependent clause, the one starting with que or qui, after verbs or expressions expressing a desire, an order, a need, or some advice. Here are some examples of such expressions. Aimer mieux que, to prefer that. Demander que, to ask that. Exiger que, to demand that. Interdire que, to forbid that. Souhaiter que, to wish that. Vouloir que, to want that. Il est à souhaiter que is to be hoped that. Il est important que, it's important that. Il est naturel que, it's natural that. Il est normal que, it's normal that. Il est temps que, it's time that. Il est urgent que, it's urgent that. Il faut que, it's necessary that. Il vaut mieux que, it's better that. For example, il est normal que tu sois inquiet. It's normal that you're worried. Il est important qu'il ait de bonnes notes. It's important that he has good marks. Please note that although in English that can often be omitted, the French equivalent que never can be. You also need to use a subjunctive after verbs or expressions expressing feelings. Here are a few examples of such expressions. Aimer que, to like that. Avoir honte que, to be ashamed that. Détester que, to hate that. Être désolé que, to be sorry that. Être surpris que, to be surprised that. Il est étonnant que, it's surprising that. Il est rare que, it's rare that. Il est dommage que, it's a shame that. For example, il est dommage que tu doives déjà partir. It's a shame that you have to leave already. J'aime qu'il soit à mes côtés. I like him to be by my side. Or, I like that he is by my side. You should also use the subjunctive after verbs and expressions expressing doubt, possibility, supposition, and opinion. For example, you should use the subjunctive after s'attendre à ce que, to expect that. Il est impossible que, it's impossible that. Il n'est pas sûr que, it's not certain that. Il semble que, it seems that. Le fait que, the fact that. Supposer que, to assume that. For example, je m'attends à ce qu'il ne vienne pas. I expect that he won't come. This sentence could also be translated as, I expect him not to come. Le fait qu'il pleuve change tout. The fact that it's raining changes everything. Please note, some verbs and expressions that take the subjunctive in negative or interrogative sentences don't take it in the affirmative, because when in the affirmative, they express facts, even if only for the speaker. Here are a few examples of such expressions. Croire que, to believe that. Dire que, to say that. Espérer que, to hope that. Être certain que, to be certain that. Il est clair que, it's clear that. Il est évident que, it's obvious that. For example, je crois que tu as raison. I believe that you're right. Je ne crois pas que tu aies raison. I don't believe that you're right. The first sentence in the affirmative expresses some degree of certainty on the part of the speaker, so the sentence is in the indicative, whereas the second sentence expresses doubt, and that's the reason why the verb after que is in the subjunctive. Finally, you also need to use the subjunctive after some conjunctive phrases. Conjunctive phrases are phrases linking two parts of a sentence together. Here are a few examples of conjunctive phrases that require the subjunctive. À condition que, provided that. À moins que, unless. Avant que, before. Bien que, although. Pour que, so that. Jusqu'à ce que, until. En attendant que, while waiting for. For example, j'irai à condition que tu viennes avec moi. I will go, provided that you come with me. However, be careful, as the subjunctive is not used after. Alors que, while. Après que, after. Aussitôt que, as soon as. Car, because. Depuis que, since. Dès que, as soon as. Lorsque, when. Parce que, because. Pendant que, while. Plutôt que, instead of. Tandis que, whereas. Une fois que, once. To learn how to form the present subjunctive, click here. And to learn how to form the past subjunctive, click here. Here are the links to my grammar, vocabulary, culture and pronunciation playlist if you're interested. If you have any questions, requests or suggestions, please leave a comment below. And don't forget, you can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Bye!